the 2K Sports pregame show.
Hey, Ernie Johnson here, and I'm joined by Kenny the Jet Smith and Shaquille O'Neal. Welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports. Tonight, it'll be the Dallas Mavericks up against the Los Angeles Lakers. Taking a look at the Lakers, they are hungry for a win here. Last season, they got swept by this team. 4 straight losses, something they haven't forgotten. And now around the halfway point, the novelty of the new season has died down, and we're still a long way from the playoffs. Shaq, how do the players maintain focus through this stretch? How do you maintain focus?
Well,
Have you maintained focus?
Easy. You're a pro, Ernie. Do your job. That's your job.
There you go.
You know, and not only that, you got to be a real competitor. You got to want to compete.
Yeah, good coaching, and the veterans can help you through this because the veterans have been here before. They can kind of lead you and guide you.
Do you feel focused right now?
Not at all.
No. Do you feel focused right now?
Never.
Well, that makes 3 of us. Here's Kevin Harlan. He's always focused.
Oh, say does.
And the performance of the Star-Spangled Banner by Linda Lynn. We are happy to have you with us tonight for the NBA on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Doris Burke and Greg Anthony. We'll be catching up in a bit from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. A contest in the West. We'll see if the Dallas Mavericks can please their home crowd. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad. Last season, they won all 4 games, showing complete dominance.
And they swept the season series against them last year. They really did have the upper hand.
And before we get going, let's hear from David Aldridge down on the sideline. David?
Well, guys, Luke Walton played 10 seasons in the NBA, but it wasn't until near the end in 2011 that he started to consider coaching. Walton says, "I never thought about it until I hurt my back." Now, while he was out of action, Phil Jackson invited him to sit in on the coaches' meetings. Walton said, "I realized that I liked that side of the game." Kevin, he succeeded Phil Jackson as head coach of the Lakers. Back to you.
It definitely did, David. He won titles when he played for the Lakers. Now he'll try to bring that winning mindset back to L.A. About halfway into the season, Doris, teams are already separating themselves from the pack. What are some of the elements you are looking for right now as you take a look at those top teams and trying to figure out a championship contender?
So you know that line, it's about the economy, stupid. It's about the players, right? You got to have players. You got to have stars. The contending teams always have at least 2 or 3 stars. So let's begin there. The other part is you've got to have the right role players around the stars. Think about the Draymond Greens. Think about the Kevin Loves. Guys in those positions that are in support of maybe the guys who have the ball in their hands. Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, LeBron James. There's got to be an unselfishness, a professionalism, a commitment. All the things that make championships possible on any number of levels.
Now a chance, courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. The starting 5 on the floor. So the Lakers 5 right now. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Ivica Zubac is out there with Nance, and it's Barnes, and at the 3, the small forward.
And the three-pointer, a big part of KCP's game. About half his shots come from out there.
Smith kicks to Ingram. Shoots from the baseline, and it's Smith that time on the assist from Ingram. On defense, the Mavericks, defeated by the Hornets in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
You know what? That's a game where the coach might just want to burn the video because there's no question they're a better team than what we saw, but they got crushed on that night.
They sleptwalked through that entire effort. Way too much talent on the roster for them to let that happen.
Now, here is Smith. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Hornets in Charlotte.
And a gigantic game for him at the free throw line. He was an instigator, drawing a ton of contact and really just hunting for the whistle.
And Matthews gets it to go.
That's a great beginning. 3 for 3 from the floor.
Caldwell-Pope passes to Nance. There's the pick. Back to Caldwell-Pope. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. Matthews against Caldwell Pope. Matthews dishes to Smith. Picked by Randall. Smith kicks to Randall. Shot clock at 6. And here's Matthews for the 3. And the rejection by Zubats. Ball, the pass to Nance. Throws it down as the official calls the foul. It may be a 3-point play. Julius Randle picks one up.
Yeah, how about the vision there by Ball, showing the unselfishness, just being a willing passer.
And that one misses. And the Lakers, Greg, have acquired some intriguing young talent. Do you see this group blossoming into elite status?
I mean, there's still some question marks. Injuries have been an issue. I do see some all-star potential for some of their young fellas. Superstar potential, though, tougher to say. They've got something to build on, though, and that's key.
Now Ball. Following the three-point attempt by Dennis Smith. Here's Zubats. Good D by Lopez.
Boy, the defense collapsing and throwing him off balance on his way to the cup.
Matthews, no good. For Los Angeles, they've gone 3 of 5 shooting the ball so far. The drive by Barnes. And the Lakers with another miss.
Boy, that's just the kind of tight defense you need to play on him. Any kind of room at all, and he'll bury it.
Nice shot by Smith.
Well, that leadership from Lopez, wanting to get his guys involved with his passing ability.
Now, here's Ball. He's coming off a 13-point game against San Antonio. Nance dishes to Caldwell Pope. They set the screen. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Caldwell Pope's got a couple of threes now in the first for Los Angeles. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from beyond the arc to start the game. Lopez a screen. Smith kicks to Randall. Smith outside. Inside. Over Ball. That one off the back iron and out. Lakers have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. On the wing, Barnes. The baseline jumper goes down. Barnes has got his second bucket.
That's called working the catch and shoot game to perfection. Barnes on balance and on point with his shot mechanics.
Randall passes to Smith. Randall with a screen for Smith. Launches a 3. No good that time. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
And guys, they just got so many good looks in that one, and the defense never able to affect their offensive rhythm.
Well, I think the defense from the other team was simply porous. There's no other way to put it. So many openings, and they made them pay for it.
Here's Smith. Larry Nance making his last shot. Screen by Smith. Shot to stop the run, and there's Lopez. That's good on the assist from Ingram.
Defense draped all over him, but the 7-footer Brook Lopez shoots it with confidence.
Ball kicks to Zubats. There's a good screen. Barnes outside. Shoots over Ingram. Up again. Great positioning on the putback.
You know, we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Smith kicks to Ingram. Screen by Smith. Pass to Lopez. Dishes to Matthews. Stolen by Ball. It's stolen by Smith. It's hauled in by Zubats. Lakers leading by 4. Caldwell Pope outside. Barnes right side. Barnes with another miss.
They've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Kept alive. Picked by Randall. Here's Smith. And the rejection by Zubac. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. Second chance shot, and Lopez with the nice bucket inside. Lopez has got 6. Lakers have gone 7 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Ball, the pass to Zubac. Ball kicks to Nance. The pass to Caldwell Pope. The dish to Ball. 5 to shoot. Nance a screen. Off the pick. Second shot opportunity, and he banks in the layup. He's got 6.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Smith kicks to Lopez. To the inside. It's stolen by Nance. With the teardrop, and he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. Julius Randle picks one up.
And that quick first step that Caldwell Pope possesses is lethal. Drawing the contact there thanks to his aggressiveness. And you really got to be in awe at the way that Kentavious Caldwell Pope plays defense. So disciplined in this era of three-point shooting to kind of stay home on fakes and playing great position defense. He just sticks to his man like glue.
And the first one drops. Now with Caldwell Pope, it's not like he's playing defense on just anyone. Greg, he usually draws the opposing team's top scorer as his nightly assignment.
Yeah, and he's earned that responsibility because of his play. I mean, typically plays a ton of minutes and never slows down during the game. All around fantastic defensively.
He doesn't get the second one. Once in a while, we talk about the makeup of a good teammate. But Doris, what are some ominous signs that a player might be in it for more himself as opposed to team?
Well, I think anytime you see someone who's not committed to practicing at the important times, somebody whose availability might be in question, who might let a slight, I don't want to say injury, but a nick or a bump or a bruise, limit their availability, that's obviously a difficult thing.
Sure.
And, the other part is, Kevin, the players that I think have the most success are those that can be as joyous about their teammates' success as they are about their own. That's something that strikes me about the Golden State Warriors. It's a group invested in the group's success, and you see that both monetarily in terms of what some players are willing to give up, and you also see that basketball, someone like a Klay Thompson who has to be effective in fewer shots with the addition of Kevin Durant.
Good breakdown. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Noel. And here's the Lakers. They're on a 12-4 run. Pass to Kuzma. Screen by Bogut. Here's the screen. Back to Clarkson. Bogut, the pass to Kuzma. 6 on the shot clock. He feeds it to Curry. Caldwell Pope for 3. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Boy, this guy has been transcendent this quarter. Something really lit a fire underneath this guy.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Farrell. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
Yeah, you love the solid screen, but what you hate is just the inability to finish.
That's okay, I think. Even though they miss, they still have to be happy with the shot selection.
Now, here's Clarkson. He had 13 points in the win against San Antonio. Kuzma can't get it to go. Mavericks trailed by 8. Here's Farrell. He hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Nowitzki a screen. Pass to Day. Here's Farrell. From deep three-point range. Rebound Bogut. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Caldwell Pope, and the lead now, double digits on that bucket. Caldwell Pope's got 12.
Now, I think they'll keep going to him more and more as they look to hang on to their lead. Why not with the way this guy is shooting it?
Nowitzki a screen. Here's Farrell. He's covered by Clarkson. Farrell can't hit. Los Angeles leading by 10. Back to Clarkson. Kicks it to Bogut. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. And that one good from Clarkson.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Farrell kicks to Dang. Feeds it to Nowitzki. Noel dishes to Matthews. Noel sets a screen for Matthews. Shoots from 12. Rebound the Lakers.
He's trying to make something happen, but obviously been a tough quarter.
In the corner, it's Clarkson. Passes to Kuzma. He kicks it to Bogut. There's the feed to Curry. And the pass to Kuzma. And finished off by Bogut.
Listen, this guy's always been a solid offensive rebounder, right? Andrew Bogut, you've got to account for his anticipation and size.
Here's Farrell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Back to Matthews. Noel, a screen on Bogut. Matthews goes in. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Well, effortlessly connecting on the mid-range jumper thanks to that quick release. Good work by Matthews.
Matthews against Curry. He dishes it to Clarkson. Screen by Bogut. And that one good from Clarkson. And the Lakers lead by 14.
You know, it's going to be tough to win when you give the other team second and third opportunities to score the ball.
They set the pick. Farrell passes to Dang. Dishes to Nowitzki. No good with the layup.
Yeah, affecting the shot in a big way there. Excellent defense.
Well, you talk about getting into the space of the shooter. This is how you defend the paint.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. What a night they've had in terms of their shooting. Everything dropping in for them. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And Dirk Nowitzki steadily climbing the all-time scoring rankings. He talked about the remarkable journey of his long and illustrious career.
When I first got here, my first year was so tough that I didn't really know that I can make it in this league. To be named with all these names is an unbelievable honor, and it's been a crazy ride.
Dirk has proven himself through the test of time. As tough as it may have been back in his rookie year, he overcame those obstacles to become this elite NBA player destined for the Hall of Fame.
And people do talk about players being a Dirk Nowitzki type. You're right about that. And that's a type any team would like to have. One of the greatest power forwards in the NBA's history.
And welcome back. It's been all one-sided so far through the first quarter as our second quarter gets underway. And guys, the Lakers enjoying a nice lead here.
Tough defense throughout that first period, and it's really paying dividends.
Well, I think there's a level of physicality with them right now and not allowing the opponent to feel comfortable getting into their heads just a bit.
Dirk is the 4 with Noel manning the middle. Matthews out there with Farrell, and it's Dang in at the 3. That's the lineup out there for the Mavericks. From the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, Rick Carlisle is one of the most respected head coaches in the league, especially for his X's and O's. But Bucks coach Jason Kidd, who played for Carlisle, praised his disposition. He's never up and never down, Kidd said. There's no panic in him. He gives you that sense of security to go out there and make a play. Kevin?
Gotta love Coach Carlisle, D.A., an even-keel guy who places a lot of trust in his players. Here's Farrell following the 3 by the Lakers. It's good on the putback.
Don't you love how Noel just sticks with it? Never gives up on the possession, working really hard for his guys.
Clarkson against Matthews. Bogut with a screen on Matthews. Matthews against Clarkson. Shoots over Matthews. Here's Bogut. Nice work on the boards, paying off with the basket. Bogut's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Well, this guy very capable of using a variety of moves. Andrew Bogut, not that predictable to defend in the painted area.
Dang kicks to Noel. There's the dish to Nowitzki with the fadeaway. The Lakers with the rebound. Bogut's got 6 rebounds now in the game. In the corner, it's Clarkson from deep. But they'll get another chance. Curry wide open. The three-pointer off the mark.
Rare you'll see him miss such an open look.
Matthews passes to Farrell. He feeds it to Noel. Here's Farrell, guarded by Barea. Dang goes in. Dallas needs to get off a shot. Farrell, that's a two-pointer. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. Los Angeles leading by 15. Out left to the wing. Bogut dishes to Clarkson. And the foul called on Nerlens Noel. That's his first foul. A different look for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for Nowitzki. And Smith subbed in for Matthews. The Lakers also with a sub. Barnes is checked in. Mavericks on D. They've only allowed 5 points in the quarter. Barea kicks to Clarkson. And the Lakers with another miss.
Well, there's no consistency from the field in this quarter. We'll see if he can get his shot going. Boy, when you consider the last 2 decades of winning in the Dirk Nowitzki era that was capped off with the 2011 championship, one where they were the underdog, it really was an incredible run of success.
Now, here is Smith. Harrison Barnes missing his last shot. Dallas moving the ball around. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Farrell for 3. Offensive rebound Mavericks. And it's sent back by Bogut.
How about that extension and timing? A couple of reasons why Bogut led the NBA in blocks back in 2011.
Here's Kuzma. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Pass to Bogut. There's the pick. And here is Barea outside. And the 3 ball is good. And the Lakers lead by 18. And for Nowitzki, Carlisle, and the veteran Mavericks. A relief to have that ring, but do you think, Doris, they wonder what might have been? Could they have captured more?
Well, they've had tremendous success, and I'm sure every organization, there's things you look back on and wonder. Remember, Dallas let Steve Nash go. He then went on to win multiple MVPs in Phoenix. So what would he and Dirk have been able to accomplish with more time together? We'll never know.
Randall's checked in for Dallas. Ingram comes in for Luol Deng.
Boy, he has been cold for a while now.
Yeah, starting to look like it's taking its toll mentally. He doesn't look like himself.
That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Ennis passes the ball. Ball's knocked loose. One-on-one fast break from 12 feet out. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Smith's got 7 points.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Pass to Barnes. Pulls up on the wing. No good.
Well, it's not the defense that caused that miss. That one's all on him.
Here's Farrell. He gives his team some nice contributions, averaging a bit over 10 points a game. And the rejection by Zubac. Clock at 6. They set the pick. Out to Smith. The tray made that one only his 4th of this game after firing 10 times from the floor.
And I just love how Smith is ready to shoot as soon as he gets the ball, measuring the shot as the pass is en route.
Now here's Barnes. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against San Antonio. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
2 shots, gentlemen.
And when you look at Harrison Barnes' game offensively, Doris, where does he have to improve?
I think one thing is he needs to become more of a heat seeker. Get into their body. Get to the free throw line. With his strength and explosiveness, you'd like to see him shooting more free throws.
Two shot.
That's good from Barnes. And Doris, not a lot of assists for Harrison Barnes throughout his career. For you, is that a concern?
Not really, Kev, because his job with this team is to score the basketball. The other thing you like, this is a guy who keeps his turnovers low. Doesn't like to freelance and do too much.
Matthews, he's checked in for Dallas. Barnes hits them both.
The 7th overall selection back in 2012, Barnes was taken 1 pick after Dame Lillard, 2 picks before Andre Drummond. Incredible draft class.
Now here's Randall. Quiet so far offensively, searching for his first points of the game. In the corner, Smith with it. Another 3 for Dallas.
And when Smith gets it going, boy, does he become difficult to slow down. His quickness allows him to get anywhere he wants on the floor.
Ennis with the ball. Covered by Smith. There's the screen. Ennis kicks the ball. And the Lakers with another miss. Mavericks trail by 12. Ingram with it. He's coming off a 10-point game against Charlotte. Picked by Randall. Over in the corner, Mejri. Randall kicks to Ingram. Over Barnes. And it's Ingram missing. Lakers leading by 12. Barnes dishes to Ennis. And no good that time. Smith with the defensive effort. Randall passes to Matthews. Now here's Mejri. Kicks to Smith. There's the triple. Another 3 for Dallas.
Another one. Man, he's just gotten into a great rhythm out there.
You're just assuming at this point every shot he takes, it's going to go in. What a shooting performance.
Now here's Barnes. 6 points for him.
Well, smart enough to know if there's going to be congestion in there when he's attacking. Barnes gets to that in-between game.
And the Mavericks call time here. Of course, you talk about versatility of players, but as a broadcaster, you've been a courtside reporter, game analyst, a studio host, you name it. What do you prefer to do? What do you like most?
There's no question about it, Kev. The analyst role is the absolute most fun. Now, the only thing that might push that over the top is to sit beside the great Kevin Harlan.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Lopez is checked in, goes back up, stolen by Ball. Here's Barnes. It's in the bucket for his 4th field goal, shooting at a 4 of 9 clip.
Oh, man, that is a smooth jumper by Barnes, looking comfortable at all 3 levels these days.
Lopez kicks to Smith. Here's Randall. And at last, they get one to fall.
That's a nice play. You have to read and react in an instant to have success on the offensive glass.
Nance dishes to Barnes. Shoots over Ingram. Barnes can't get it to go.
Well, the struggles from the field continue for this guy. The way it's going, he shouldn't be more than a secondary option for them at this point.
Here's Randall. That's basket number 2 with his 3rd shot off to a fast 2 for 3.
And how about the perseverance offensively? I mean, following up the missed shot, and that results in 2nd and 3rd opportunities.
Now, here's Ball. He's had some playing time, but no scoring yet from him. Here's the screen. Ennis kicks to Nance. Here's Zubac. The Mavericks pull it in. Matthews has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Lopez a screen in the corner. Smith with it. Smith missing again.
Well, this is a tough night so far. They'd be smart to rely more on a couple of their other options.
Now, here's Ball. He's covered by Matthews. Here's Nance. Got a hand on it. Now Randall. Looking at his point production, he averages almost 8 points a game. Smith the pass to Randall. Screen by Smith. Randall dishes to Smith. Randall with a screen for Smith. Off the pick. It's tipped, and he's able to get it back. Second chance shot. Here's Randall. And here's Ennis. Out to the wing. Ball with a wide open look. Here's Nance. And fouled on the shot, so the bucket counts and a chance for one more here.
And even though they're down, I like the way they're pounding the ball inside. It's leading to a lot of points in the paint.
Los Angeles shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Randall. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Seth Curry comes in for Ball. And the Lakers, Greg, for a long time could rely on the lure of Los Angeles to draw top free agents. History does a lot, it seems.
Yeah, Paul George listing them on his short list shows they still have that pull, but the Lakers will be big players in free agency, I believe, in the near future.
Now, here is Smith. 16 points for him. Knocks down the 3-ball. Smith's got 19 points.
I'll tell you, what a start in the first quarter, and now he's taking it to a new level here in the second.
Nance a screen. Caldwell Pope outside. Out of bounds. Dallas takes possession. Now let's take a look at how the shots have been divided up between 3-point shots and 2-point shots for the Lakers.
And this is a high-powered offense today, clicking on all cylinders, making things happen, and also good use of the 3-ball. Just enough to keep the defense off balance.
Mavericks trail by 9. 59 seconds left to play in the first half. Ingram with it. Now guarded by Caldwell Pope. Ingram kicks to Nowitzki. Here's Lopez. Rebound by Ennis.
That's not the type of opportunity he fails to convert very often.
And it's Curry at the elbow. Shoots over Matthews. And Curry the bucket on the assist by Ennis. And the Lakers lead by 11. Dallas has gotten fond of that 3-point shot here in the second quarter. 4 of 9. Smith outside. Feeds it to Matthews. Smith kicks to Nowitzki. To the middle. Right at the free throw line. Lopez with the bucket. Lopez has got 8 points.
Nice touch on the jumper from Brook Lopez. This guy is so skilled shooting from the mid-range. Love it.
There's the pick. Inside, Curry. Curry on the follow.
Amazing how he gets this one to go. Size doesn't matter.
What fearlessness, right? He likes to go at taller defenders, and he shows he has what it takes to get it done.
And so it's Los Angeles, holding on to an 11-point cushion as we get ready to take a break. Their defense has been active and effective. It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks a lot. KCP, a great first half of play with the scoring. What did you see from them defensively that allowed you to be effective?
I just took what they gave me. And I just knocked them down.
Hey, KCP, thanks for your time, man. Back to you, Kevin.
Thanks, David. And we'll be back shortly following halftime to get the third quarter underway.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, folks. Ernie Johnson here alongside Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. A tremendous start for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. He had 12 points and 1 rebound. And taking a look at the Lakers, Shaq, what'd you think?
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch, barbecue chicken alert, make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling the paint. Shaquille.
Kenny, how do you think Dallas played?
Poor efficiency on offense. That's what jumps out at me. You aren't going to win many games shooting under 35%. Bad shot selection, too much one-on-one play, not finishing with authority. Now, these are correctable errors. They could choose to come out in the second half and completely flip that script.
And that wraps up halftime as the game is set to get back underway. Let's send it to Kevin Harlan and crew, standing by courtside.
Welcome back to Big D. A terrific look at this urban mecca deep in the heart of Texas, Dallas, Texas. And as we begin the second half, first half wasn't even close, guys, and we'll see if there is a comeback on our hands or more of the same as we get the third quarter started. A fantastic game from Dennis Smith in this one.
Yeah, so far they haven't found an answer for him, a scoring machine here in that first half.
And it's mattered not, Greg, whether he's been spotting up or creating for himself. He was unstoppable, and you hope it carries over to the second half.
Well, we're getting back to the action now. It's been a one-team show so far. We'll see if that changes here in the third. Lakers leading by 11. Starting off the second half, here's Luke Walton's 5. Ball runs point with Kentavious Caldwell-Pope to his side. They're the backcourt. Harrison Barnes is out there with Larry Nance. And it's Zubats in at the 5 roaming the paint. And that one's good, Barnes.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
Now here is Smith. Randall dishes to Smith. He kicks to Ingram. 3-pointer. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. Ingram's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Barnes outside. Pass the ball. Nance a screen on Smith. To the paint. Here's Zubats. Lopez with the block.
Well, Lopez twice on the pipes. He has the length to do this every time on the defensive end.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Now here is Smith, and there's the pass to Ingram. And there's the feed to Lopez. Down low. Here's Matthews. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Matthews has got 7 points in the game.
Gritty effort by Wes Matthews. Just buries himself in the paint and connects on a quality look.
Caldwell-Pope passes the ball. Shot clock at 6. Nance a screen. Second chance shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I mean, even from over here, you can see that one pretty clearly.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made 1 and missed 1.
Two shots.
That free throw good from Nance. And for the Mavericks, clearly the rebuild, Greg, has begun.
Yeah, but they made good use of their picks. They brought in more youth and signed their building blocks. Franchise isn't used to rebuilding, but they are approaching it, I think, the right way.
That misses, so he splits the free throws. Mavericks trail by 11. Randall kicks to Smith. Outside Matthews. Offensive rebound.
Listen, guys, Brook Lopez has a big body, and if you don't box him out, he's going to get some work done on the glass.
Nance a screen. Ball kicks to Caldwell Pope. Barnes outside. Down low. And the jam by Larry Nance.
Oh, and the lead gets bigger on a ridiculous offensive sequence.
That dunk alone would have been spectacular. Never mind it coming at the end of an alley-oop. And the replay presented by Under Armour. Unleash chaos, giving us the chance to enjoy that alley-oop all over again. And the Mavericks call time here. And a pretty unorthodox slingshot shooting form for Lonzo Ball. Greg brings it up on the left side of his face.
Yeah, but he's still got great balance, and the lower body mechanics are perfect. Good wrist action on the follow-through. Sometimes we get caught up so much in the motion to get to the shot. It's about the release point. And when you get there with this guy and the confidence with which he plays, I think it's a non-issue.
Some rookies have had a very hot hand this season. These are the best three-point shooters in the NBA's freshman class. Lonzo Ball third, and of course, Dennis Smith.
What a season these two have had from beyond the arc. A pair of rookie assassins.
Ingram with it, covered by Barnes. Randall with a screen for Smith. Dishes it to Ingram, and slam dunk by Ingram.
And at 6'9", Ingram is constantly on the prowl for these dunks. An incredible athlete who just finishes with ease near the hoop.
Now, here's Ball. He's provided them with some scoring punch and is averaging 13 points a game. The three from Barnes. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
You know, it's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. Smith kicks to Randall. Lopez a screen. Matthews, no one around him. That three off the mark.
One made three for him for the game. Does he focus closer in? Let's see.
It's stolen by Smith. Outside Matthews. He dishes it to Smith. Randall passes to Ingram. Nance against Randall. Over Nance. Randall no good. Lakers leading by 11. The dish to Caldwell Pope. Here's Zubac, and a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Wesley Matthews picks one up. Doris, so much offense is perimeter generated right now. What, if anything, could get us back to running more plays, say, through the post?
Do you think we could reinvent Hakeem Olajuwon or perhaps Patrick Ewing or Bill
I wish we
Russell?
could. I wish we could.
Because I know this.
Good point.
Every time I walk by a pickup game on the outside, you see guys sprinting to the three-point line and looking to be Steph Curry.
I know. First one falls for him. A different look for Dallas. Measury, he's checked in for Lopez. Noel comes in for Julius Randle. And it's Dang in for Ingram. And then for Los Angeles, Andrew Bogut. He's checked in for Nance. Clarkson comes in for Caldwell Pope. And Barea subbed in for Ball. He doesn't get the second one. And the Mavericks, one of the more forward-thinking franchises in the NBA. They were among the first, Doris, to embrace analytics.
Well, listen, this is an organization that ownership has a background in technology, so it makes sense for them to grasp onto those analytics. But for me, it's about combining that with the fierce competitiveness and a team hungry to find every edge.
The Mavericks shooting their first free throw of the game.
One shot, mind the lanes.
And that one falls for Mejri.
Well, how about Salah Mejri, the first ever player from the NBA out of Tunisia? 7'2" shot blocker with extensive playing experience overseas.
Now here's Barnes. He's got 12. Gets to the rim for 2 with the D all over him. Barnes has got 14.
Kevin, come on now. Harrison Barnes, that ability, boy, it's just eye-popping on certain nights.
Here's the screen. Here's Smith. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And the Lakers take it the other way. They led by as many as 18 points. And speaking of Mejri's international experience, he was a 29-year-old rookie in 2015.
Right, Mejri is a guy, it took him a while to make his way to the NBA, but he has shown he belongs. Guy's pretty mobile for his size, a really solid rebounder, good rim runner off the pick and roll. Lot to like about him.
Oh, nice screen. Really a poor defensive reaction, and the obvious result.
You simply can't give him that. You have to fight through the screen and at least get a hand in the face of the shooter.
Dallas calls timeout.
Well, we all know that Mavs head coach Rick Carlisle is considered one of the best in the NBA in terms of his ability to X and O. He is outstanding at maximizing his players' strengths and putting them in positions to succeed.
Now here's Matthews. He's got 7. Pass to Mejri. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Dang for 3. Drills the three-pointer. Tang's got himself on the board with 3 there. And Carlisle last season selected by general managers as the coach who makes the best in-game adjustments in the league.
Well, think about this. He came in second to Greg Popovich in voting for best coach in the league overall. Everyone understands that in terms of X and O ability, Rick Carlisle is at the very top of the list. You will not find very often a more complete package in that position than Rick Carlisle.
Here's Smith after the basket by the Lakers. Here's Mejri. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 8th rebound here tonight. Clarkson with the ball. Matthews covering. Barea kicks to Zubac. To the paint, here's Clarkson. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Clarkson's got 11 points.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Dang against Barnes. Dang kicks to Smith. It's Matthews on the wing. Shoots over Clarkson. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. And it's 9 points for Wesley Matthews. Los Angeles leading by 12. Barea kicks to Zubac. They set the pick. He feeds it to Barnes, and it's Barnes slamming it down.
I like the aggressiveness of Barnes, a much better player when he's attacking.
Smith kicks to Dang. Pass to Mejri. Feeds it to Noel. Dishes it to Matthews. There's a screen by Noel. Mejri with it. They grab their own miss. The shot's good from Smith.
How about the quick release there by Smith? He does not lack confidence when he's in attack mode.
Smith against Barea. Screen by Bogut. Barea dishes to Barnes. The 11-footer. That's tipped. And it's Dang at the elbow. It's good. The assist that time from Smith. He's got 5.
Yeah, you got to appreciate the mindset of Smith. Solid at running the offense and finding his teammates who are open.
Barea, the pass to Barnes. Now Barea. He's got 5. Back to Barnes. From deep. Barea, no good. Mavericks trail by 10. Outside Dang. And here's Smith. He's got 21. And Noel kicks to Matthews. Passes it to Smith. And there's the feed to Noel. Smith dishes to Dang. Another three for Dallas.
Another triple. And that's been the story of this second half.
Boy, they have consistently been draining shots from deep, and that can take the heart out of an opponent.
Clarkson passes to Barnes. And so he draws the foul on the shot, a trip to the line to shoot two. So many great point guards in this year's draft. Greg, what stands out to you about North Carolina State's Dennis Smith?
Well, I think he's the best athlete of them all. A terror off the bounce, great toughness, and he's drawn some comparison to Stevie Francis when you talk about his bounce and physicality.
Shooting two.
The first free throw is good. Dirk Nowitzki, he's checked in for Salah measure. And then for Los Angeles, Curry comes in for Andrew Bogut. And it's Ennis in for J.J. Barea. Barnes hits them both.
Boy, just never a good idea to give this guy too many chances at the line. He's going to cash in.
Now, here is Smith. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game. Launches it. The kick out to Matthews. Nowitzki a screen. Smith with a wide open look. Sinks the triple. Smith's got 5 points now this quarter.
And Smith continues to look better from deep, showing great touch from beyond the arc.
Curry kicks to Clarkson. With the teardrop and the rejection by Noel. .131 left to play in the third. There's a screen by Noel, and it's Dang in the corner. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Nowitzki. Now just a 3-point Laker lead.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Now here's Curry. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Kicks it to Clarkson. Here's the teardrop. That shot off. Now Dallas takes it the other way. They're off to Denver after this game as they apply their skills at the Pepsi Center. That'll be the first half of a 2-game trip. Noel dishes to Nowitzki. Another three for Dallas.
Come on now, very few in the catch-and-shoot game better than Dirk Nowitzki. Still commands a ton of respect.
And this is obviously where you'd like to see a 2-for-1.
Absolutely, you have to execute. No reason why they can't get a couple of chances at scores.
Now here's Zubac. 5 points in the game. Curry is inside. He's covered by Dang. And the rejection by Noel. Matthews against Clarkson. For the lead. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, Matthews takes tremendous pride in his defense. Always wants to shut his man down.
Third quarter comes to a close and a battle brings it to a tie. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter underway. Rick Carlisle had some words for his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
You got to have a presence in the lane. Remember, no layups, no layups, no layups.
Rick Carlisle making rim protection a key priority. You heard right there. We'll see if they can really shut down the paint.
And to achieve what the coach wants, it's going to take a lot of communication defensively. Guys helping one another on the floor.
We welcome you back to what has been a good one here as we get into the fourth quarter. Smith Jr. runs the point with Matthews at his side. They're the backcourt. Nowitzki is out there with Ingram. And it's Lopez in at the center position. That's the lineup in the game for Dallas. Here's Ball. Following the basket by Brook Lopez. Ball with it. He kicks it to Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Shot off the screen. Mavericks with the rebound. Here is Matthews. The pass to Nowitzki to the inside. Lopez inside. Here's Matthews. Shoots over Curry. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. And Wes Matthews, undrafted out of Marquette, and yet an NBA starter almost from day one. Doris, he has made a career out of defying expectations.
I think, Kev, you'd be hard-pressed to think of a tougher competitor. Wes is a physical two-way player and a knockdown shooter.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
Free throw, good. Matthews. I'm not sure, Greg, there's a player who better fits the description of a grinder than Wes Matthews.
Yeah, so tough, too. I mean, mentally and physically. He talks about inflicting his personality on the team, and he truly is what I'd call a culture builder.
Both free throws good from Matthews.
Well, it wasn't that long ago when Wesley Matthews, coming off that injury, signed that $70 million contract.
Curry kicks to Ball. Nance a screen on Smith. And it's sent back by Lopez. Stolen by Caldwell Pope. He dishes it to Curry. Here's Ball. And the Lakers with another miss.
I'll tell you, I hate to say it, but he's been dragging them down all night. The effort's there, but he continues to be ice cold.
Smith kicks to Ingram. The dish to Matthews. In the corner, Smith with it. And he's good on the 3-ball. Smith's got 27.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Nance a screen. It's Curry outside. It's good from long range.
Listen, this guy's not the biggest, strongest screener in the world, but Barnes does a really good job of establishing and holding position.
Now here is Smith. Pass to Ingram. Back to Smith. Nowitzki a screen. Off the screen. Smith, no luck. Lakers trail by 4. Barnes right side. It's good, only a few seconds into the shot clock. He's got 20.
Yeah, what you like about Barnes in transition, he's equally proficient getting to the rack or setting up for the jump shot.
Matthews passes to Lopez. And Matthews kicks to Smith. Nowitzki with the screen on Barnes. Here's Smith. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in. Smith's got 10 points in just the second half. LA has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. There's the pick. Pass the ball. He feeds it to Curry. This one for 3. Another miss by Curry.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've got about 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth quarter. Offensive rebound, Lopez. It falls for his 7th bucket of the contest. He's 7 for 9.
And in the first half, it was a struggle offensively, shooting a very low percentage, but it hasn't prevented them from grabbing the lead. And now they're shooting it much better here in the second.
Well, that's called exhibiting power and quickness in the painted area. Barnes does a really good job drawing contact there.
Two shots.
That's good from Barnes. Julius Randle's checked in for the Mavericks. Zubac is checked in for the Lakers. Good on both. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Smith kicks to Randle. Back to Smith. Picked by Randle. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's only the first turnover, guys. He's been safe as an option for them at the offensive end.
Caldwell Pope outside. Nance a screen. Ball with it, working on Smith. Shoots from 8. Here's Zubac. It doesn't go for him. Good D by Lopez. Randle dishes to Smith. Feeds to Lopez. Passes it to Ingram. Lopez a screen. And the rejection by Zubac. Barnes outside. Dishes it to Ball. Back to Barnes. Shot clock at 6. Shoots over Ingram. And the Lakers with another miss. Mavericks leading by 4. Outside Matthews. Smith kicks to Randle. The feed to Ingram. Back to Randle. Over Nance. Dallas again missing.
No doubt it's been a rough game for him. I don't think he's going to lose any sleep over it as long as they hang on to the lead the rest of the way.
Kicking himself on that one. That is the shot he wanted.
Well, that's usually money in the bank for that guy. I'm not sure how he missed that one.
Good. And that's now 6 points for Julius Randle.
You know, it's interesting. After such a sound defensive first half, they've really struggled here in the second.
Ball, the pass to Barnes. Over in the corner, Caldwell Pope. Another miss by Caldwell Pope.
Still looking for his first triple of the half. He had 3 at the break.
They set the screen. Smith kicks to Matthews. Lopez a screen. Shot off the pick. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And Julius Randle, that 7th pick back in the 14 draft out of Kentucky, was a 5-star recruit out of high school and was able to help get the Wildcats to the championship round. So this is a guy who is used to the spotlight.
Shooting 2, gentlemen.
That free throw missing. And Julius Randle with an intriguing game, a great rebounder. He's a pretty good ball handler for his size, too.
Yeah, he likes to rip it and run, and very athletic when he gets ahead of steam, and, boy, he can be tough to contain.
And he sinks the second.
And not a single free throw attempt in that first half, but he has been far more active since the break and drawn some fouls.
Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Now here's Ball, covered by Smith. Outside for Caldwell Pope. Drops in the tray.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
Mavericks leading by 4. Smith kicks to Lopez. Now Smith to the middle. Here's Randall. A tad short, but it's good off the front iron. Randall's got 4 this quarter.
And after what was just a horrendous shooting performance in that first half, they're finally starting to find their rhythm here in the second.
Now here's Barnes. Caldwell Pope outside. Nance sets a screen for Caldwell Pope. Here's Ball. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
The Mavericks have gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. Lopez dishes to Randall. Rebound the Lakers. Zubac has got rebound number 9 now. What an effort here tonight. Caldwell Pope kicks to Nance. Over Randall. Nance, no good. The Mavericks leading. Ingram passes to Smith. Randall, a screen on Nance. Back to Ingram. Kicks it to Randall. A baseline J. The rebound by Nance. Nance has got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Got that one up quick. Barnes has got 24 points.
How about these big shots for him in the fourth? He has been locked and loaded offensively.
Lopez a screen. Here's Smith. Tries again. Oh, and he plucks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Ball. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
And it's the quickness of Ball that's a problem for defenders. Solid at finding ways to get fouled on the way up. And, you know, so often we hear about a player coming out as an elite athlete, but Lonzo Ball is an elite basketball brain. I mean, this guy sees everything on the court, a terrific passer, but more importantly, he's a guy that players like playing with. He really approaches the game like a 10-year vet.
And it's tied up with that one. And with Lonzo Ball, you've heard all the comparisons to Jason Kidd as how he plays and views things as if it's a chess match. Greg, pretty good company to be in.
I tell you, that just shows the lofty expectations Ball has been saddled with, and he's the ultimate team player and plays to win. There are questions about his game, but what I always say is the fact that the players he plays with tend to play their best basketball, which I think is a reflection of his game.
LA has gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the fourth. Nance outside. He kicks the ball. There's the pass to Barnes. Goes up on the high post and right on target with the swish. Barnes has got 16 here in the second half.
And you can just see the confidence of Barnes growing, scoring right when they need him.
Lopez sets a screen for Smith. He dishes it to Ingram. They set the pick. Pick by Randall. Ingram kicks to Lopez. Now here's Ingram. Tight defense on him. Here's Randall. Good for his 6th make and a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Now here's Ball. Covered by Smith. Barnes passes to Zubac. Back to Barnes. Nance a screen. Ingram comes with the double team. Caldwell Pope on the wing. He's covered by Matthews. They get the rebound. Zubac, that's good. And the Lakers lead by 1. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Now here's Lopez. Randall. Nance with some nice D. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Nance dishes to Caldwell Pope. There's the pick. Barnes outside. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. That's on Brook Lopez.
Yeah, this is not a guy who draws a ton of fouls, but Barnes baits the defender that time.
2. Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
He drops the first one, and that will put them up by 2. And so both free throws are good, and it's a 3-point game.
That's exactly who they want at the line, and he comes through again.
Smith kicks to Randall. Outside Matthews. Lopez inside. Zubac's defending, and it's Lopez. That time on the assist by Matthews.
Oh, my goodness, Lopez with a big-time delivery from the big man.
Matthews against Caldwell Pope. There's a good screen. 5 on the clock. Ball, the pass to Zubac. And no good. Good D by Lopez. And they're in position to take the lead.
And how big would a bucket be at this stage of the game? Now, that is cold-blooded.
What a shot. He had no fear. I love it.
One shot. One shot.
That free throw good from Randall.
Hey, great job to get the bucket and to get to the line. When the game's on the line, you want your guys attacking like he did there.
And the Lakers call time here. They're down by 2. 52 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan Player of the Game, Dennis Smith.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Luke Walton was saying to the team. He told them we've got to make the most of every chance right now. This is a winnable game, but we've got to make plays. Guys, we'll see if they can come back.
Now here's Barnes. It's in! He has tied up this game. Oh, what a shot.
And you can see the defense now getting a little nervous, almost on their heels. I think they're starting to feel it.
Dallas calls timeout. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Smith for 3. Nails the triple.
And I tell you what, Smith takes over on those important possessions. Always calm and confident with the ball. And this guy embraces the big moments.
Now here's Caldwell Pope. Nance a screen. Here's Ball. Count it! A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
And how about the confidence with which Ball plays? I mean, he just seems so much more comfortable taking and making those big shots. This guy is a flat-out winner.
There's 21 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Now here is Smith. Not a lot of room. The dish to Ingram. Lopez inside. Reverses. Ooh, offline.
Well, if you allow Lopez to get that kind of touch, it's really hard to guard the 7-footer without fouling him, Kevin.
Two shots. Relax on the first.
And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss.
Well, you have to like the length of Brook Lopez and the fact that he understands he has that advantage on both ends of the floor.
That's good, going 1 of 2 from the line, and that gives them the lead.
Yeah, disappointing not to convert all of them, but he did get the one to give them the lead.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 5 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
And this is it, guys. Down 1, they've got just enough time to work it around for a good shot, and it better be a good shot because it's the only shot they have.
So a close game sees Dallas taking this. What a show they put on here at home tonight.
I mean, these are those games that feel so great to win, and really, it's like a knife in the gut to lose. You gotta love being on edge of your seat and just wondering what's gonna happen. How is this thing gonna play out?
And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Kevin, with Julius Randle. And Julius, you get it done at multiple ends. Where does your focus been in terms of approach?
Just taking what the defense gives me. I'm a lot more patient, let the game come to me. Don't really try to force things as much. Sometimes I get out of character, but just try my hardest to let the game come to me the most.
Well, you were a big part of the win tonight, Julius. Thanks for your time. Kevin, back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.